assisted evacuation is an evacuation, like Colin said, of last resort for the people in the city who aren't able to self-evacuate ahead of a major hurricane.
I'm Colin Arnold. I'm the director of the city's Office of Homeland Security and Emergency Preparedness, and our office coordinates the plan, which is the city assisted evacuation, which we're exercising here today. There are 17 pickup points or evacu spots around the city that the Regional Transit Authority, RTA buses, staff with buses to pick people up. You'll be registered there. You just go to one of those spots. You can find them at ready.nola.gov. They're geographically located throughout the city. Once you're entered into that process, you take the bus here to the Smoothie King Center, and with our state and federal partners, the options are motor coach buses to sheltering to safety in Central and North Louisiana, and then also rail evacuation through Amtrak, which is right across the street here, to North Louisiana as well. And so it's a seamless operation. Utilizing our state partners, we get the buses and the people to safety. They shelter there until it's safe to come back to the city, and then the plan works in reverse. The motor coaches bring our people back to the Smoothie King Center, and then RTA will take you right back to the evacu spot that you came from. We have many volunteers here today participating in this exercise. The only way that we can ensure that this plan works is if we train and we exercise. Otherwise, it's just a plan that's written on a piece of paper. It's so important and so crucial that we have people in our community that are willing to step up and volunteer. When conditions permit, we'll start meeting in person again, but this actually presents us with an opportunity to reach out to a lot more people. There's a lot of optimism through the challenges that we know that we're facing with COVID-19 and a hurricane evacuation.
Volunteers will work at one of 17 evacu spots. Once at the evacu spot, they will set up a tent and a table for registering the evacuees.
And you can do just like a big X, right? Okay, and then do another at 6 feet over here.
Because of COVID-19, volunteers must ensure everyone is socially distanced, and they will be handing out N95 masks to all evacuees. Volunteers will fill out an evacuation ticket and issue wristbands for all of the evacuees.
The wristband and the numbers and the ticket used in tandem will help keep families together. They need to keep their wristband on until they reach the state or regional shelter that they'll be going to.
Here are the detailed instructions for filling out each ticket. Give every person in a family group a wristband and a luggage tag. Wristbands should be worn at all times, and luggage tags should be put on immediately. Evacuees should only have one carry-on sized bag of luggage. Fill out one ticket per group, adding the information for each family member, including their wristband and luggage tag numbers. Information on their pets and mode of transportation should be left blank and will be filled in by the staff at the Smoothie King Center. Instruct the group leader to hold onto the ticket, which has 4 carbon copies. They will be used at various phases in the evacuation process.
Have a seat right here. Thank you.
Volunteers can help evacuees board the RTA buses that take them to the Smoothie King Center.
For New Orleanians who aren't able to walk to an evacu spot, we have a process through the city's Special Needs Registry where we can pick individuals up at home who have mobility or medical issues and bring them here to the Smoothie King Center.
We're on site here at the center to make sure that anyone that comes to the lines, if anyone is ill or sick, we're able to take them out and take care of them.
We ask that everyone during the evacuation process wear the N95 mask the entire time. We even have masks for children.
Here are the step-by-step roles for volunteers at the Smoothie King Center. Volunteers will greet evacuees and help them move through the transportation triage system.
Air and train, right this way.
Volunteers will help most people move through the line and board the buses to the shelters.
Line 6, please go to the line 6.
During this process, social distancing is very important. Volunteers will also help identify the people who do not have pets or children and who are eligible to take the train.
DCFS is responsible for registering the citizens that are coming through to evacuate. That information is available through WebEOC, so it's very live information as to who's on the bus and where they're going. In the event that something were to happen, we would be able to quickly locate who was on that bus and be able to identify those people right away.
Volunteers will also direct people with pets to a different part of the Smoothie King Center so they can register their pets, get them into carriers, and move them onto buses.
The New Orleans Fire Department has always been an integral part in the CAE. We're one of the lead public safety agencies because of our ability to staff and assist.
I am in charge of the pet evacuation. When someone arrives with a pet, if it is a small animal, it's going to be put in a carrier and they'll be able to board the bus with all the general population people. We will be registering each pet. It will get its own specific PET number that's only assigned to that animal. So if they have multiple pets, there'd be multiple numbers, and it'll be tied to the owner. We absolutely do not want the owners to be separate from the animals.
We've learned the importance of volunteers in our city. We saw it firsthand as we had to evacuate during Hurricane Katrina.
Without volunteers, we can't do this.
Especially over the last few months with COVID and really the last year and some of the challenges we've had in New Orleans, I cannot understate the importance of nonprofits and volunteerism in disasters.
You will still be able to evacuate too. You'll just spend a little bit more time helping your neighbors get out of this city safely.
There's so many different positions that we need filled because there's so many small moving parts to make this work.
Obviously, we don't have the resources from a paid staff perspective, city staff perspective, and volunteers are really, really important to make sure that we're able to be everywhere where we need to be for the people that need this service.
And I'm asking you to step up, to volunteer, to help the city with a citywide evacuation plan. Be a part of the plan.